Okay, today we are going to see very important question. Find an expression of for the electric field strength at the distance of situated along the equatorial line of the electric dipole. First we will see what is electric dipole. Dipole it's present with positive and negative. It's separated between a two small distance. Okay. Distance between these two I am taken as it is 2a. It is a electric dipole. Di is two charges separated between the small distance, we can take it as electric dipole. From the center it is going to be this side is a and this side is going to be a. From the center a. Anybody have idea why from the center a, why I should take it as a 2a distance? Any one of you? Yeah? Yeah? Yeah. From the center easily we can take it, it is a. Okay. Tell me where is the equatorial line? It is a equatorial line or this is equatorial line. Which is the equatorial line? This one or this one? This one is the equatorial line. The another name of equatorial line is called bisector line or perpendicular line or midpoint, anything we can call. Always the test point I am taken as a P at the distance of R from the center. Always test point I am taken as a P at R from the center. Okay. Yesterday I did one diagram. Okay, the same thing I am going to do with the opposite way. This side I am taken plus, this side I am taken minus. Okay, if you are taken opposite way also, this side minus, this side plus also you can take it. Okay, last class I am taken this side minus, this side plus. Both is going to give us the same equation. Okay, from plus how the electric field will be. Outwards at the point of P it is going to be the E1. Okay. In minus how the electric field will be? Towards, so E2 will be towards, E1 will be outwards. Okay. There are two electric field. The last class we did left side. Okay. This diagram is showing us the right side. Okay. Whatever way you can, if you want, you can do it. Okay. Whichever way you like it, you can do it. Yeah. Now, see, it is A, 1 minute, it is A, it is B. Tell me what is this diagonal length? This side is A, this height is R, the hypotenuse of this triangle, this is the hypotenuse of R square plus A square whole square. The distance of AP distance is R square plus A square. Tell me what is the distance of BP distance, this distance? Root of plus A square, root of R square plus A square. Okay. Our point is we have to find what is the electric field. Our point is we have to find what is the electric field at the point of P. Okay. This is the point we should find what is the net electric field. Okay. That only I am going to do it. I am going to draw with the another diagram to explain how the electric field is going to change. Okay. Now, we have plus here, we have minus here. Okay. So, distance between these two is going to be 2a. Okay. Sorry. Okay. Distance between these two is 2a. Okay. From here to here distance is R. Okay. Diagonal side it is going to be R square plus A square whole square. Instead of writing whole square you can write as the 1 by 2. Okay. This also is a diagonal side because of this triangle, just this triangle we have this is A, this is R. The hypotenuse side of the triangle is R square plus A square. It is 1 by 2. Instead of writing whole root you can write as a 1 by 2. From the plus, the electric field is going to be pointing outwards, which is going to call as the E1. At the minus, the electric field will be pointing towards, which is going to call as the E2. So we are going to find what is the net electric field at the point of P. Okay, E1 is this side, E2 is this side. Okay, both is in a different direction. Okay, so instead of taking two electric field, you have to take it as a resultant electric field, which is going to be called as the E net is going to be acting this direction. Okay, so far you have any doubt? Please ask me. Anybody? Okay, yeah. This is the angle theta. And this is the angle theta. These two angle will be equal. The same way this angle is equal to this angle. Okay. So, this angle is equal to this angle and this angle is equal to this angle. Okay. Both the angle is going to be the equal. Okay. Both the angle is going to be equal. Now, one minute pa. E1 acting this side. Okay, I want what is the electric field at this side. E net is going to be the question mark. Okay, I am taken this as a theta. So tell me, hypotenuse side of this triangle is going to be E1. Hypotenuse side of triangle is going to be E1. What is the adjacent of this triangle? I have small triangle. Okay. This is a point P, this side is E1 cos theta, because I know hypotenuse by adjacent by hypotenuse is equal to cos theta. So, adjacent is equal to hypotenuse times of cos theta. I know hypotenuse is E1 cos theta. So, instead of writing E1 this side, you can write this side as a E1 cos theta. Okay. The same thing we have E2 also, it is in a opposite direction. Okay. So, the point P, E1 is this side, because of E1 this side is going to be act as the E1 cos theta. Okay. So, E2 acting this side. Okay, E2 acting this side. Okay, the angle of theta. So, I made small triangle here, hypotenuse side right now it is going to be E2, adjacent I want because of E2. Okay. So, adjacent is equal to hypotenuse times of cos theta. I know hypotenuse here E2, hypotenuse is going to be E2 the same way what we did before, E2 cos theta. So, because of E2, this side is going to be act as the E2 cos theta. So, finally, we got two net electric field, one is going to be act as the E1 cos theta at the point of P. So, I am explaining what is the point P is, it is going to be E1 cos theta, E1 this side, E2 will be this side, E2 will be this side. Okay. The resultant is going to be act as the this side or horizontal side, it is going to be E1 cos theta plus E2 cos theta. Okay. I hope you understand how both is getting added, because it is going to be theta, it is going to be E1 cos theta plus E2 cos theta, both together E net value is going to be E1 cos theta plus E2 cos theta. Understand pa? Yeah. Other than name, nobody is giving answer. Please tell me.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Okay. This is a diagram. We have here dipole. Okay. This is positive. It is negative. Okay. E1 acting this side. Okay. E2 acting this side. Okay. What is E? E is equal to electric field. Electric field is equal to force per unit charge. Okay. So, electric field is equal to force per unit charge. Force is equal to 1 divided by 4 pi epsilon naught Q1 Q2 divided by R square divided by Q. So, Q get cancelled. The electric field value will get the formula for electric field 1 divided by 4 pi epsilon naught Q1 by R square. R is indicating as a distance. Okay. There are two distances here, just I will show the diagram. See here, finally we got electric field is equal to 1 divided by 4 pi epsilon naught, okay, Q divided by distance square, okay, distance square. Distance is going to be changed according to the E1 and E2, okay. We have like this kind of triangle, okay. It is A which is going to be called as a positive, it is B which is going to call as a negative, okay. E1 is acting this side, E2 acting this side, okay. E1, E2 together will be acting this side, E1 cos theta plus E2 cos theta. Okay, right now I am going to find what is E1, what is E2. E1 is happened due to because of this distance, AP distance. Okay, so electric field is equal to 1 divided by 4 pi epsilon naught Q. It's going to be positive Q divided by the distance of AP. Distance of AP, I know it is going to be R square plus A square. It is whole root. Okay, so I know this is going to be AP square, AP whole square. Okay, so we know AP, it's going to be R square plus A square whole square. Okay, so finally we will get E1 electric field. E1 is equal to 1 divided by 4 pi epsilon naught Q divided by R square plus A square whole square, whole root whole square. So square and root will get cancelled. E1 is equal to 1 divided by 4 pi epsilon naught Q divided by R square plus A square. So I got what is E1. E1 is produced due to the length of AP. E1 is produced due to the length of AP. Tell me how the E2 is produced. Tell me the length of E2. E2 is going to be, it is towards direction is going to produce. Okay, this is going to be plus, this is going to be minus. Okay, and E2 is going to produce due to minus. Okay, due to minus, E2 is going to produce due to minus. It is a point P. Yeah, you can tell me what is E2 value. 1 divided by 4 pi epsilon naught Q divided by, tell me the distance. This is the question mark we have. What is E2?
Same sir, R square plus A square.
R square plus A square whole root will got cancel. The distance is going to be the BP distance, this distance. Okay, so it's going to be BP distance. Okay, so finally we got E1 is equal to E2. Okay, so already we have the one of the equation, the net electric field at the point of P. Okay, so in this point E1 this side, E2 will be this side. We want resultant. Okay, this side what is the net electric field? Net electric field is equal to E1 cos theta plus E2 cos theta. So E1 is equal to E2. E1 is equal to E2. You said in case if this two is equal, what is the net electric field? E1 is equal to E2. What is the net electric field? E1 is equal to E2. What is the net electric field? E1 is equal to E2. What is the net electric field? Is equal to E2. What is the net value? Tell me. E1 is equal to E2. What is the net value? Nobody knows? 2E cos theta. Already we found E1 is equal to E2 is equal to 1 divided by 4 pi epsilon naught Q divided by R square plus A square. So I am going to substitute this equation in this E value. Okay, just a small substitution. So after you substituted, tell me what I will get. Net electric field is equal to 2 times of E value 1 divided by 4 pi epsilon naught Q divided by R square plus A square into cos theta. So far everyone you understand this?
Yes sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So see here I have the triangle like this. E1 this side, okay, E2 will be this side. The net electric field will be this side, which is going to be E net is equal to 2 times of E cos theta, because E1 is equal to E2. Okay. Now this is theta, this is theta, and this is theta, and this is theta. So if you want theta cos theta, if you want cos theta, you can take it this small triangle P A O, or you can take it O P B, any triangle you can take it. I am taking this triangle. Tell me what is cos theta. So for this triangle it is called opposite and it is called hypotenuse. Okay, this diagonal side we can call hypotenuse and this is called adjacent. Okay. Tell me what is cos theta for this triangle. It's going to be A, it's going to be R.
OB by PB. Sir.
So, we are taken this triangle, okay. This side is A, this side is R, this side is R square plus A square.
S square plus R square.
So, we have cos theta is equal to adjacent by hypotenuse, okay. So, adjacent of this triangle will be A. Hypotenuse of this triangle is going to be this one, R square plus A square 1 by 2, R square plus A square 1 by 2, okay. So, instead of writing square root, you can write as a 1 by 2. So, already we have the equation, see here, already we have equation with the cos theta, it is 2 times of, this I am taken as a equation 1, 2 times of 1 divided by 4 pi epsilon naught q divided by R square plus A square cos theta. Right now, we know what is cos theta value, just a substitution of cos theta value, okay. Then finally, we will get the answer, that is what we have to do, okay. So, what I am going to do, the net electric field is equal to 2 times of E cos theta, 2 times of 1 divided by 4 pi epsilon naught q divided by R square plus A square into cos theta. Cos theta right now I got, so the above value, it is going to be A divided by R square plus A square 1 by 2. Instead of writing root, you can write 1 by 2. So, already I know x 1 by 2. When you are doing this multiplication, you can write x 3 by 2. It is very simple. So, x 1 plus 1 by 2. So, here 1, just when we are multiplying with the same term with the power, different power, you should add both the power 1 plus 1 by 2. When you are taken 2 as a LCM for here, x divided by 2, 2 plus 1 will get as a x 3 by 2. So, x 1 by 2 x. When we are multiplying this two, tell me what I will get.
R square plus A square
Ah.
3 by 2.
Yeah, it is very good. So, when we are multiplying, we will get E is equal to 2 divided by 4 pi epsilon naught q into cos theta only I wrote A divided by A square plus R square 1 plus 1 by 2, which is going to be 3 by 2. Just we added both the, we multiple both the equation. If you want to multiple this 2, just power you can add. Here power will be 1, here 1 by 2, just you can add both the power, okay, which is going to be a 3 by 2. So, finally, we will get the net electric field is equal to 2 4 pi epsilon naught, which is going to be A square plus R square 3 divided by 2, here I will get as the A into Q. Tell me what is the next step? No, we have this value 2qa. What is 2qa? Dipole moment. You don't cancel, okay. If you are cancelling, the equation is going to become as complex, okay. So, already I know dipole moment is equal to 2qa, which is equal to P. So, this I am going to change it as a P, okay. So, the next step I am including with the dipole moment, electric dipole moment. So, electric field is equal to P divided by 4 pi epsilon naught, okay, R square plus A square 3 by 2. Tell me further what I can do. R is very greater than the A. So, A is going to be negligated. When A is negligible, E is equal to P divided by 4 pi epsilon naught, okay, R square 3 by 2. 2 to get cancelled, so I will get P divided by 4 pi epsilon naught R cube, okay. So, we got the final equation, just see here, it is a very important equation, electric field due to an electric dipole at an equatorial line, P is equal to 4 pi epsilon naught R cube. So, this is the final value of electric field due to an electric dipole at an equatorial line. This is called dipole. We measured what is electric field here is equal to P divided by 4 pi epsilon naught R cube. Understand? Anybody having question, you can ask me. Just overall review I will give you. Yeah, overall review I will give you. Okay, it is a very important question. Okay, we are measuring what is the electric field at this point. Okay, this side is E1, this side is E2. Okay, so the diagonal side r square plus a square, whole square. We used Pythagoras theorem here. Okay, the next step, what is that? No, see here, the next step. Just E1 is equal to E2, both the value will be equal. Okay, please wait. The next step, I am finding what is the E net value here. If you want E net value, so E1 cos theta plus E2 cos theta, just you have to add both the equations, E1 cos theta plus E2 cos theta. When we are adding this two, finally we will get it is E net value is equal to 2 times of E1 cos theta plus E2 cos theta. So E1 is equal to E2. If you found this 2 is equal, means when this 2 is equal, that is the time 2 times of E1 cos theta will get, 2 times of E cos theta will get, sorry, 2 times of E cos theta will get. Okay. So we got finally 2 times of E cos theta. We know already E value, E is equal to 1 divided by 4 pi epsilon naught q divided by distance square. Okay. So if you substituted distance, yeah, 1 minute. If you substitute distance, so finally you will get E2, 2 times of E cos theta. So we found what is cos theta also. Okay, in this equation, see here, I am substituting what is E value, just E value with cos theta. Okay, then I am simplifying this equation. Finally, I will get the equation as P times of 4 pi epsilon naught r cube. Okay. Thank you, Pa. Any question if you want to ask, please ask me. Shall I ask one question? Shall I ask one question? Anybody?
Yes.
It's a CBSE question. It's 3 marks question. Okay, CBSE question. So we have dipole here. It is plus, it is minus. Okay. We found what is the electric field here. Electric field here is equal to 1 divided by 4 pi epsilon naught P divided by r cube. Already I said how to find the electric field in axial line. Tell me what is electric field in axial line. In last class only we learned this.
2p by 4 pi epsilon naught r cube.
2p by 4 pi epsilon naught r cube. The question is the ratio between axial line and equatorial line. What is the ratio between axial line and equatorial line for the electric field? The ratio between 2:1. It's very simple. Got it, Paul? Just a comparison. It is axial line, it is equatorial line. We learned both the equation. Just ratio this. The difference only this two equation is a 2. Okay, 2:1 ratio. Okay, the electric field at axial line, it's 2 times of electric field in a equatorial line. That's it. Okay, Pa.